Morning, morning. Start of day 4. As you see, there's a lot of sun around us, so it's about 8 o'clock. I think exactly it's 8:02-ish, somewhere in there.
It is exactly 8:02.
8:02-ish, yep. So, yeah, we have no rain to blame this morning for not getting out of camp early. We only have our lack of, our digression, our deviation, I'm still waking up, guys, give me a minute.
Just say it.
Our descent into becoming worse hikers the longer we hike. So that's the only thing we have to blame. I don't know. We got a lot of 2-track stepping today, so not really too worried about the get out time. I think we should still be able to get above a 20, which, again, you're going to hear a lot of. So that's the plan. I'm going to go pack up the tent. And we're going to go walk that way, hopefully away from that. There is some rain on the horizon, but it hasn't hit us yet. So, good morning.
Very nice.
It's amazing when you're 2-track stepping how quick those miles go by. All right, so a little over a mile from the drop down into Potato Canyon. Behind me, kind of at that turn right there, is a water source that's listed on the Grand Enchantment Trail water table. I would not recommend it. Pretty much what you got to hike down is as steep as this, and I don't know. I would plan your water way more accordingly. It is nice to know that's there for emergencies, but it looks like a straight steep shwack. It's called Sanchez Trough Spring or Sanchez Spring. Yeah, I would recommend against it. Look at this beautiful hawk. Wish the quality would be a little bit better. Just flew overhead. Really pretty. Time for some potato exploration. Potato Trail number 38. We go down into the Potato Canyon. It does not look super well maintained. But who knows, we can hold out hope. Might get better. We shall see. Okay. Peanut butter potato time, peanut butter potato time, peanut butter potato, peanut butter potato. Potato Canyon. Well, a few of the switchbacks exist somewhat.
Not really.
Once you go down like 2 or 3 switchbacks, they kind of stop. So, trail somewhere there below us. Technically, I'm also standing on trail right now. And technically also, this is trail. But as you see, not really. So, what we're going to do is aim for the lip of the land right there and hopefully run back into some semblance of trail. Any way you slice it, it's going to be slow going. Real pretty though. ladies and gentlemen, we are what you call in a full bushwhack. Full bushwhack mode down to the bottom. The trail, quote unquote trail, is as what the youth calls it, shorthand, too lit to be walking on.
It's done.
Or for longhand, too literary to be walking on. It's too lit. Lit with...
It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, lit with trees, lit with washout. We're hoping once we get to the Potato Canyon proper, there will be potatoes and there will actually be a better trail. We're hoping for at least one of those two. I mean, I honestly wouldn't be upset if there was actually potatoes too, but I'd rather prefer trail. Well, along this journey, we have become ditch people now. So this is one of the pour-offs or feeds into Potato Canyon. And honestly, it looks like the easiest path to follow. I'm really hoping there's not a seep or a pour-off that is real steep. But if we follow this, it connects into Potato Canyon. Then, in theory, we should be able to walk it down. That is a theory, though. Don't quote me on that. It is just a theory as of now. We shall see. Well, you know how I was hoping it didn't become a seep? Instantly. It's doable to get down. Just wet rock. But instantly, it took like 5 steps. Then it became a seep. So, yeah. Potato Canyon. He won't be something, I feel like. So this is the junction that our seep becomes the official Potato Canyon. Granted, we're not in the official GPX location of Potato Canyon, but technically we're on it. We came out of that seep.
And now we're here.
We're in the potato. This is gonna be fun. Yummy. Look at this. That's a spring getting filtered right out of the rock. Good job focusing, camera. There you go. This is the first water we have seen since Indian Spring, so it's no joke. Even in monsoon season, it's a super dry stretch. That's why I think they have the emergency Sanchez spring. Get it while the getting's good. Get agua. We'll get some. That's a nice spring. Well, it's about 12:40. Right after that spring, the trail actually crosses that wash and goes up to the left, the same side where the spring is, and then it goes up high on this land for a minute, and about 0.2 ahead, if that, we drop into Potato Canyon proper, where we just follow Potato Canyon the rest of the way, a few more miles to the next trailhead. So we thought we would take a break before we get fully into the canyon, do some lunch, do some drying out. Magpie doing some business.
Yes, indeed.
I bet that's some good background footage. So, yeah, good day. Some good sunshine today. I can dig it. Lunchtime. So there's this nice little cairn here.
But it doesn't go anywhere.
But I'm wondering what it goes to because... Huh? Yeah. Because that's a big washout. The land ends up there. Gotta figure out how to get back down into this without breaking a leg.
Definitely just washed out right there.
Yeah, I think it's back that way, and then it cuts in here and then goes across. All right, we're gonna try to figure this out. So Magpie built a new cairn for where the turn is. It's right before here. You can't walk down that spit of land. If you feel confident, you might be able to get down this, but It's a jump that has a high risk because you got some ground underneath you, but where it's easiest to access is right here. This is where it wanted us coming off of. This to this, and then straight drop down there. So no thank you. I think the trail's on this side. Okay.
Oh, there's that. That's cool. It's not gonna sit alive very long.
So it has you break away from the creek bed for a quick second as there's a waterfall. I can't see it. I'm also not going too close to that edge, so I'll believe them. I believe them when they say waterfall. And now it's just figuring out getting down. I think it's still this way, baby.
I want to see the waterfall though.
Oh. All right, you can see it now. You can't see it that well, but you can see it well enough that, yeah, you're not gonna get around that point if you stay in the wash. So you gotta do some climbing, but it's better than the alternative. So on the way down the backside of the waterfall, ooh, wow. I don't even know what the word that is. On the backside of the waterfall, Jesus, twice? That was not on purpose. I was trying to say waterfall and up and around, and it made it waterfall. But backside of the waterfall, up and around, good camp spot, beautiful camp spot.
Narrow camp spot.
Narrow camp spot. You can fit one tent. We got to get back down in there somehow. So you can drink the canyon water, but it's pretty silty. But right after that second waterfall, another gushing spring. The waterfall that I just filmed was like right there. So I'm gonna drink that instead. So the last 2 miles or so of potato wash become quite Gila-ish. You find like some pseudo single track on one side, you cross the creek, you find a piece of trail for like a few seconds, and then you cross the creek again. Beautiful creek though. Really nice trail. Well, really nice route. Trail's a very strong word, but very nice wilderness. Let's just say beautiful scenery. There we go. That's really cool. Look how under just mud and washout this tree is. I'm assuming when somebody cut this in here, it was at least arm high or head high. because that's usually where they try to put the blazes, but now it is hip high. That's awesome. Very cool. Goodbye, Potato Canyon. You were pretty awesome. That was a beautiful, beautiful part of the trail. Technically, we are now on a Forest Service road. Technically. Still just a wash. In theory, it should get less washy. Don't know. But we're done with Potato Canyon, and we're out of the Withington Wilderness, which is pretty awesome. So we got some 2-track stepping ahead of us. Put us towards the next mountains and canyons. Pretty sweet. So that's Big Rosa Canyon's water source. If you see the windmill there, and that little shack, apparently it's a good source. I think we're both good on water. We're gonna try to get 10 more miles into a cow tank to fill up for the night and then find our camp. So yeah, if you need water, there she is. It's like half a mile, maybe a little less, that once you exit Potato Canyon. Well, we've been on the Grand Enchantment for 4 days?
3 days.
First snake we've seen.
The little one.
Yeah, the little ones still pack a punch though. They're still out. I mean, of course they're still out, but first one we've seen. Magpie caught it.
It rattled a little bit.
It rattled at you?
A little bit.
No. So we're close to Highway 107, about a mile away. Technically you could hitch into Magdalena from here if you were really hurting for resupply, but if you do the regular route, you can also just walk straight into Magdalena in another day or so. So yeah, we're gonna cross that highway and then go climb into the new mountains over yonder. So I believe this is the stock pond at mile 561, about a little over half a mile after you turn off Highway 107. There's supposed to be a road around here. I don't see it, but I hope I can find it. It would be nice if we could. I definitely like that. Okay, so fake news. There's not supposed to be a road. I was basing that commentary off of a Bo Diddle's information.
I thought there would be a road, but
And
I misinterpreted where the water report stuff said there was a road.
She read information for this water report of, I don't know, some water source that was off a road. It was about 2 or 3 miles back. So now we get to do some shwack to end the night. Yeah, I had a feeling there was gonna be no road. All right. Hopefully we can follow just cow paths. So there's just a lot of cow paths around here. Pick your favorite cow path and follow it. We're technically off trail. I think trail's like at the base of those cliffs. So pick your favorite cow path and follow it.
All the tumbleweed are in the canyon.
Uh-huh. So I was expecting road for these last few miles.
Yeah, now we know why it's so specific of a line.
Does it look like road?
No.
For people viewing, tell me if this looks like a road or not.
It looked like a road on the map.
No, those lines are too jagged.
It was a very specific line, though.
Yeah, still fun. I like washes.
We need to get out of this before it rains, though.
Yeah, we do. So a couple pour-offs in here that you can get agua at. You also got a lot of cow tanks around here, so pick and choose. All right, so we're having a night hike. Man, I really don't want to do this because those clouds are still threatening. But pretty much once you leave that draw, and you saw my last footage, take that first spot if you see it, because next it just becomes too rocky to set up camp anywhere. It's just so rocky. So yeah, we're having to push on, and hopefully can find a flat spot sooner than later. Well, we made it safely. That's what matters. There was lightning storms on either side of us, so there's really no camping. As soon as you start that bushwhacking, besides that one spot I filmed before the first pass at 7,000 feet, that could have been a potential camp spot, but I felt it was too exposed. And then once you get to the first pass in quotations at 7,000 feet, rocky, cactus, no flat spots. So this is the first spot to camp in a while, and we made it. Did not expect a night hike, but we made it safely. Got underneath this tree that you may or may not be able to see. I wonder if I do this, if that makes it better. Oh, that does make it a little bit better. Got underneath the tree. We camped for the night. All right. Whew, what a day.
Getting push and bag ripped, so now I'm lightheaded.
Yeah.